Hi guys, welcome back to my channel if you are a current subscriber. Thanks for coming back again. So today, as the title says, we are going to be reviewing the Morphe foundation, and it's called Morphe Fluidity. Box looks like this. I went to Ulta, I swatched it on my chest. You can see, I always do this. My chest is lighter than my face, so just match it to my chest. Mix everything all even. Oh, this looks lighter. See what I'm saying? Look at this and look at this. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be an exact dupe. I guess it's just, they're just saying, oh, it's just deeper tones, but I don't know. I'm visual, so yeah. What do you think? So again, they are selling this at Ulta. I did get the shade 4.2, which is a matte shade. It is described as warm, deep tan with deep tan with rich golden undertones. They have 60 shades. That's a lot. 24-hour long wear, sweat proof, transfer proof, water resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, and great for all skin types. So it is a matte coverage, a matte formulation rather, not coverage. It is a full coverage. So let's get started. So today, yeah, I've got huge breakout. A little too much dairy, but yeah, we're gonna see. I don't want to like pop it or anything because it always, you know, scars or whatever, but it's not not like an open scratch or anything, so I can go ahead and put my foundation on top of it. But with just old breakout, you can just, we'll see how full coverage this actually is, right? I don't know what primer to use. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. This is also, I'm trying to see if I'm going to do a word test on this. I don't know. Depends on, what does it depend on? If I feel like it. This will be a good day too though. I probably will. I probably will do a wear test and then come back because it's 1:16 p.m. 1:16 p.m. Oh, look at my nose. Alright, so I'm going to use the NYX Professional Makeup Brush. Just says 03. I don't know. Alright. I get so excited for foundation reviews. I don't know, I just feel like Christmas. And it's like, is this going to be my absolute favorite? Like, is my absolute favorite going to move down the list? Or is, I don't know, I just, are you guys excited too? Can you tell how excited I am? Blah, blah. Can you tell how excited I am? All right. I smell everything, so don't be alarmed. It's like, why is she smelling it? Let's see, it squeezes out. Okay. Ooh, okay. Like, that's a drip. Okay, I am going to just do one side of my face because I don't know how fast this is going to dry. Oh, you know what? It's full coverage, so I just. Okay. Does it match into my neck? For some reason, when I'm doing my makeup, it looks like I'm blending it good, but then when I go back to edit it, I'm like, I had a whole patch of foundation that I should have went over. So if I miss anything, it's just gonna be missed. feels thick-ish. Why do I feel like I should have sprayed this brush? I don't know. It just feels like I should have. Because man, this stuff is drying fast. I don't have that much left on my brush. Okay, so apparently my card got full and I had to go change it. So hopefully I didn't mess the lighting up. It feels like kind of it did, but anywho, back to the foundation. This looks, oh, you know what I should have did? Ooh. I should have added a primer, not a primer. I should have added a pore filling primer, because like, you know, it's so full coverage, you hate to put more on there, but you know what? I know what I'll do. Let's spray my sponge a little bit. And I just sprayed it with some Fix Plus, and let's just see if that'll help it do something. Because the way it's looking on my nose, I've never had that problem before. And making it worse, I feel like it's a little patchy. Look at that. Oh no. I don't think, okay, let me tell you what I think, because this is kind of, I don't think that I should use that NARS, because no, look at that. Like, there's makeup on my brush, I mean on my sponge. Look at that. I might have to just take this back off and use a different primer, because oh my, look. Okay, this is going south. I'm gonna take this off and then I'll be back, because no. Use my Neutrogena wipes, take this off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so let's try this again. So I have that off, and this time I am going to use my Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, and then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Pore Minimizing, because when I tell you that settled right into all the pores on my nose, I didn't even know I had that many pores on my nose. That was, no. And this stuff sets fast. I mean, it is like matte. It's matte, so yeah. You have to use something that has a little moisture in it. So, like I said, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I'm gonna finish up with the Pore Minimizing Primer from Smashbox, because man, if you have oily skin, oh my god, I think you're gonna love this stuff. Oh man, that just, I don't know what happened. Maybe just the NARS one wasn't formulated the best for that. Man, that would be good to use in the summertime, definitely. Alright, so that's in. Definitely more moisturizing, because yeah. Man. That was intense. Definitely, if you have pores, use a pore filling primer. Ooh, that was scary almost. Okay. I'm just praying that this time it's a little better. Let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna do with it. All right. And again, I wouldn't put this all over my face at one time. I would definitely spot it like I did before, because if you start putting it all over here, you're just gonna have dots on your face. So you have to work relatively fast with this. Yeah. Stuff sets quick. Goodness. There's a two, y'all. Okay, yeah, so that pore filling primer or that Smashbox, yeah, much better. Much better. You guys know I always use a sponge to go over my makeup. I'm just hoping it doesn't move it. It's definitely full coverage. It's definitely full coverage. This is kind of off topic, but I read this message in one of my morning Bible readings, and it said, if you didn't have anything to worry about, what would you do? And when I read that, it just, I don't know, it just took so much weight off my shoulders. Like, I felt so much relief in just knowing that everything will be okay. That God has a plan for all of us. And in the end, we're all gonna be okay. It doesn't matter what our circumstances are. It's all gonna work out. He clearly tells us, do not be anxious for anything. Don't worry about anything. You know, obviously that's easier said than done, but man, when I read that, somebody just told you, somebody that you know, even if somebody you know and love, and they have, you know, unlimited resources, which nobody does, but somebody said, you know what, don't worry about any of that. I've got all your problems handled. Like, I got you. And you trust that person completely. I mean, you just think about what that does for you as a person and your mindset, your energy, your creativity. You just want to go out and just like conquer the world when you're not worrying about the little stuff. You know, and I say little in terms of it's life in general. Some people are fighting finances and health and marital problems and crazy, you know, teenagers and just all sorts. I get it. I can write a whole book on it. I get it. But man, I don't know, it was just something that it just felt like me and my creator were just like one-on-one. He's like, I got you. And in that moment, not that I don't ever believe it, but I just really thought, yes, thank you, Jesus. So I don't know, it just really put me in a different frame of mind this morning. I was just, I don't know, it just really put me in a good mood. And I shared it with some friends of mine. Okay, back to this foundation. Okay, so I don't need to set this. Like, I do not need to set this foundation. Wow, I had a paper towel. I don't need to set this foundation. That's crazy. Like, it dried down completely. If you are a Fenty, like if you are a Fenty wearer, if you're a Fenty girl, this might be more mattifying than that. I don't know, but man. Okay, so I am going to go and finish the rest of my face, and I always say that only because I want to see how it's going to work. You see, before it wasn't trying to work well with the product that I put on there before, so now I want to see what it's going to do once I start putting product on top of it. Okay, so just to make this video not so long, I'm just going to do it off camera, and then I'll come back and I will give you my final thoughts on Morphe's Fluidity. Speaking of that, when I went to the Ulta's website to find it, I typed in Morphe and it was like, we don't recognize that name. What? What do you mean? Like, how is it that on your website you don't have... So I typed in Fluidity and that's what, then the foundation came up. But anyway, okay guys, I am back and this is the final look. This lipstick, I just purchased it. It is it's the Fenty Stunna Lip Paint and Undefeated. So that's what that purple is. But as far as this foundation goes, well, I put that highlight right on that pimple and it's like bling. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't know. What do I say? Okay, it's full coverage. If you have extremely oily skin, this is the foundation that you want. Like, this is going to control your oil. You've seen some of my old ones where I get really oily, but I think, you know, with the season, it's cold, it's still winter, it just snowed here yesterday, and I don't know if that's why I'm just feeling extra dry. You know, I've got other matte type foundations, but when this says matte, this says matte. I wouldn't just put this on my face and then just put nothing else on there. I wouldn't do that. And when I say nothing else, I mean like highlighter or, you know, some bronzer, something to add some definition, because if you just put this on your face and put nothing else on your face, it's gonna look like a wall. It's just gonna look flat because, man, let me get back. You can see it's a good match to my chest. It's a decent match. But yeah, this stuff is matte. It's a nice foundation. You're going to have to prime, like I said earlier. You're going to have to prime with something because it's going to seep. If you have wrinkles or anything like that in your face, it's going to show. It's going to show because it's going to settle into the lines. It's settled into all of my pores on my nose. It is going to settle in. So again, you're going to have to do some work with this. Like, you're going to do some work before you put this on your face, because this has to be the most mattest foundation that I've ever tried. Yeah, I would say, because man, it almost didn't want to blend out. But I mean, but it did. But you saw that I actually had to take it off and then, you know, try something else to get it to work. As far as the cover, I mean, the overall look, it's really pretty. It is. It's really pretty. It's just that if you're not a foundation wearer and you're trying to put this on for the first time, you may have some trouble because you have to be able to blend this out so that you get a smooth and flawless application. Because if not, it's gonna look patchy and it's just not gonna, you know, it's just not gonna look good. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this foundation and what your shade was and whether or not it worked for you. And if it did work for you, what did you use? I mean, let each other know in the comments. What did you use? What worked for you? You saw what I used. I may have to try it a couple more times with something different, just to kind of see. You know, I was just thinking too, you can almost add some moisturizer to it if you want the finish without the, you know, the sucking of the oils. you could try that. So yeah, guys, so I am back. I am back after 4 hours of wear. It is now 5:45, and I have to say that I am really impressed with how well this foundation held up. One thing I was surprised is that I did not set it with any powder because it was drying down so matte. I just thought that that would just make it look even more cakey, so I did not set it with any powder. And then I went, and even after not setting it with powder, I sprayed some continuous setting mist, the Morphe setting spray, over it without the powder, and I've never done that before. And even with doing that, it's still like, I'll get closer. You can see my marks because I had my glasses on, and I didn't think I was going to be wearing them because I didn't expect to go out that long, or else I would have did my foundation around my nose differently. But yeah, that is how it looks after 4 hours of wear. And this Fenty, this here, bomb. Like, I almost forgot I had it on until I looked in the mirror just to kind of check my face. I have not reapplied this in 4 hours. 4 hours I have not reapplied this. I didn't use a lip liner, nothing. I just added it straight to my lips, and I don't know if it's the same formulation as the red one. Is it uncensored? I don't know. But this stuff is yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go buy more. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for coming to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.